A.Party is a platform designed to make personal connections and experiences convenient. We bring you back to the good old days for making new connections. My name is Carlos. I'm the CEO and founder of A.Party. Coming from a third world country, I was exposed to the nightlife environment experience since I was 13 years old. Before the pandemic, I had enough friends, but I still experienced mental health issues such as loneliness or anxiety. I was not alone. Loneliness is common among young people. In fact, a study shows that 52% of Gen Z born after 1996 globally agreed that they feel lonely on a regular basis. Also, I used to spend a lot of time on social media socializing, but I realized that many of these digital conversations end up being meaningless. I researched and found that 98% of college students use social media. Another study shows that social media has increased the number of individuals, social connections, but at the same time decreases the meaningfulness of these connections. Also, I had expensive hobbies. My routine was to go to clubs and bars with the same people in the same places, and it didn't actually help to establish new connections, new meaningful connections. But I did not have an alternative that could help me to get a similar experience and meet new people. So I spent a lot of money paying for expensive drinks at bars. How many times have you gone to a bar just to meet new people? I am not alone. In fact, the bars and nightclub market size in the US in 2020 is of $24.1 billion. The problem right now is that many need to have interactions in person. They are already actually meeting, partying, and trying to socialize, but without safety measures. In fact, in my research, MBA students mentioned that there are parties going on from peers and MBA classmates, this without any safety measures during COVID-19. So our solution is an app that conveniently and safely connects hosts with prospective guests to create meaningful connections in person, in real time, and spontaneously to recreate entertaining. How do we conveniently link users? We link users by creating a space for people to socialize and have conversations in person rather than virtually. All users in our app have the same goal, meeting people in person. A-Party main goal is to create new meaningful connections. How are we able to connect in real time? A-Party has a comprehensive map to connect a wide range of people in person and in real time. How many of you don't even know your neighbors? These gatherings or parties may be happening just blocks away from you or in the same building. How are we a time saver? A-Party offers people to meet spontaneously with little to no preparation, saving time from meaningless online conversations. The host, from the convenience of their home, with little to no preparation, can make their place available, send invitations, or accept invitations without needing to text. The guests can join anytime with little to no preparation. They can see what's popping or trending and just request to join. How do we recreate or remain entertaining? At these times, people know more the value of having personal connections. A-Party remain entertaining by helping you to establish real connections in a safe manner and save money while connecting you in person with others in an intimate and more comfortable spaces. With an alternative to coffee shops, restaurants, clubs, and bars for meeting new people in a home setting that offers their activities such as coffee time, study group, game night, or parties. So our response to COVID-19 are safety measures such as negative test verification checks, which will be highlighted if uploaded within 24 hours of taking the test. We will add a small logo on their profile. So this would just help people to get checked and feel more safety. For safety measures, we're gonna have background checks, just like Airbnb, with passports and IDs. Also, we're gonna have a guest and review rating system to create a transparent, friendly, and safe community. A rigid process to stop any attempt to create fake accounts. Also, we're going to have partnerships such as Noonlight, which is an app that basically shares relevant information with authorities in case of emergencies. Overall, we're better than what is going on right now. We want to provide a good solution and create network opportunities for these students and people in a more structured and safer manner. When the pandemic ends, people will still want to hang out, and this will be a perfect timing for this application. For a business model, A-Party is basically breaking away from the mindless social media connections and promotes the mantra, we bring people back to the good old days for creating meaningful connections. So basically, we're gonna have a multi-sided business which links hosts with guests, just similar to Airbnb. For our market opportunities, there's a 52.7 billion market size. So we want to have at least 0.5% of this That would be like 260 million market share. Snapchat has 0.7%, so we're gonna have we aim to have in the beginning less than that. So roughly there are 92.1 million millennials and Gen Z from 18 to 39 years old. So our target market, our primary target market, it's 19.7 million people, which are college and university students in the US. We believe that we're gonna reach about 12 to 12.6 million people, as 64% of college students feel lonely, according to research. So for our revenue streams, we're gonna have in-app purchases. So basically highlights in the map, bigger range in the map. We're also gonna have commissions, all money made in the app, referral marketing, collecting and selling data, advertisements, and money made from partnerships. For our competitors, what is our differentiation point? Many apps have the intent to assist with meeting new people and making new friends. This is a difficult task to do digitally. They are missing on what people actually want: convenience of technology, but also enhanced mental health. The things that differentiate us is that we help people connect conveniently and safely in real time, in person, and spontaneously with little to no preparation. Our growth strategy during the first year, we will focus on building brand awareness, product development, marketing promotions such as word of mouth, advertising on social media, public relations, and sales promotion. We want to make sure that our customers are delighted. As a primary growth driver, A.Party will leverage on app purchases and transaction fees. We're hoping that commissions will increase and will become the main revenue stream. Higher users will mean more data and more third-party fees on advertisements as well. So we basically have the guests in the host, in the map, and we want to create this delight experience. So convenient, time-saving, not no time preparation, and this will bring us to commissions and then to revenue. And the usage that they have between them will help us to get partnerships and get revenue as well. So going to our going to our growth strategy, we're gonna launch, and we in the first year we expect to be around 200 colleges. We also want to have being 50 cities by the second year, and then by the third year spread among all US. By the fourth year, we expect to be in at least 3 different countries. We also have key partners, as I mentioned, Newline and some other delivery industries. We have a huge opportunity. As I mentioned before, 24.1 billion is the market size for bar and nightclubs, but it decreased because of COVID-19. So there's 5 billion people just trying to do something. So we also want to approach the rental and host businesses. So we want to do something similar to Airbnb, but by hour. And there are already competitors for that. Peerspace is one of them. Peerspace is one of them. But it just be easier for users to use our app just because we already have the usage in there, right? So it'd be convenient for them. So for the financials, we're gonna basically make $3 for each guest that joins any party or gathering for the first year, because there are 200 colleges, at least 200 events per week. We're gonna make 31,200 per the first year for the and then from app purchases, we're gonna have $40,000. For the second year, for the third year, sorry, and I'm just gonna play this before everything ends.
All right, then. We'll have to pull that down from there. Thank you, A.Party, for your presentation, but we have to continue moving forward. Judges, now, if you would please, we can ask a couple of those questions. Also, Carlos, you can keep your presentation up if you'd like to answer these questions, but all up on you.
I like the concept of a party app, and then I just kind of want to clarify on some of the strategies that you have for getting your customers, because I know that social app has been a competitive space, and there are multiple social apps that people trying to get people's attention. So how would you differentiate yourself to acquire new users?
Sorry, I was muted.
You're muted.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I didn't start your timer yet.
Sorry about that. Yeah. So basically, we know that there is a competitive market, and we also know that there is a big market out there, and we want to start at community colleges, universities, because there are many community college students that have mental issues, and there are, you know, in 4-year universities specifically, is where there are where people have these small gatherings, right? So this would be just easier for students, just to, if they have a busy schedule at school and they just want to save time, you know, just log in and see who's having something nearby, you know. So that's that. Sorry, that would be my answer to that. Does that answer your question? Sorry.
Hello? I believe that does answer the question. So we can take on the next question after that.
Yes, it does answer the question. Sorry, I was muted.
Oh, okay. Further questions?
I was wondering, say you found someone found an event or party they wanted to go to. They might not feel comfortable going on their own, but they want to have one of their friends go with them, or you say you want to go maybe with someone else. So does that facilitate that capability to find someone, pass that information on to them, and say, hey, check this out, and maybe we should go over and join this event or whatever?
Yes. So basically, we have the option for people to do it privately. So only the people they can make friends, and they can do it privately. But our main goal is for them to meet new people. Yeah. Sorry. Could you repeat your question again? I'm sorry.
I was thinking I'm kind of an introvert, so I wouldn't want to go on my own probably. Okay. So if there's a way to, I can invite one of my friends, go with me. I'm just wondering how your platform facilitates that.
Sorry for cutting you off. Yes. So you actually have the option to bring more people. So you can just say how many people you're coming with to the host, and then the host may accept or not. If the host may want that people to download the app just for safety measures, that'd be just another opportunity for us to have more users. But also, you know, it depends on the host basically. But yes, we have the option for you to come up with friends for sure. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Carlos, I'm really curious. Which country do you come from where you can go to bars when you're 13?
I come from Honduras, and you can actually not go to clubs and bars, but the policies are pretty weak. So it's, you know, you're exposed to alcohol pretty much since you're 12 years old. And I honestly don't do that anymore because it's been a long time, right? Like I think I have experience, over 10 years experience on this industry. So, and I also, when I first came from Honduras, I started working at the bars. So I kind of interact with people and kind of knew what were some of the things why they came up to these places. And basically they like to talk, you know, you're at a bar drinking a drink and you like to talk with the bartender or with other people there, right?
Right. So, you know, okay, that's interesting. You know, what I really, really like about your product is actually that feature about being, you know, having someone be COVID safe. You know, like if you go to Hawaii now, you actually have to have a certificate that you tested negative. And like when people get together, you know, some friends might say to you, hey, let's get together. But then you're like, well, what I say to my friends are, so tell me exactly what have you been doing and how COVID safe are you? You know, because you don't want to get it. I love that feature of yours that people can validate, you know, that they've just been tested. And I think that might be an interesting thing for you to have your entry point right now during this time when it's so critical. You know, it's like, hey, getting together, you know, use this app, and you can see who around your friends have been safe.
Yeah, and this will just help for more people to get tested. You know, like we can assure that person is going to be 100% safe, but at least if we have this logo after 24 hours, in between 24 hours that they took the test, more people may want to take the test, right? And like they will just feel more secure. Like I prefer to meet with someone that has taken the test, you know, in the last 24 hours than meeting with someone that I don't know where the person has been at, right? as an example.
Absolutely. So that might actually be a good opportunity for you as a marketing channel to partner with organizations who, like the county health departments, who are really encouraging people to take tests.
I think, thank you so much. I think there's a lot of research still to be done. And I think, thank you for mentioning that. I'm definitely going to look on that.
No, I'm excited about what you're doing. So good job.
Thank you.
That will
Now-
be our last question, actually. We just hit our
Can
5-minute
I
mark.
just say one thing real quick, Dylan? Sorry, I
Go
know
for
we're
it.
running late. I had a feeling by your accent you were Honduran. My mom's from Honduras, so I knew it was a fellow Catracha around. So
Nice.
good job with your idea. Okay, good luck.
Thank you so much, Annalisa.
All right. Thank you, A Party, for your presentation.